Yes, of course he heard it. Your prayers were heard. Like, I know you probably been wondering and restless and sleepless nights and, trying to go to your last resort, and only God is your first and last resort, but you probably want to just say, look, if this ain't working, I got to do this. Like, if this ain't coming soon enough, because I done told God, like, I need him to step in. And listen, God already heard you. Like, your prayers have been answered. And sometimes when you don't get an answer, that doesn't mean that God didn't answer your prayer. That means that God might be letting you know, like, that's not what I have for you. I got something better for you. And we can't be 12:12 on the clock. Download. Sometimes God may be saying, I have something better for you. When you see 12:12, like, you know, discipline, like discipline. It just makes me think of discipline, to know, to wait on the Lord, to trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. Trust God. Delight in him. Commit to God. Trust in the Lord. Delight in the Lord. Commit your way to the Lord. Rest. Wait. Just rest. Rest. Just calm your nerves. Rest in the Lord and wait. God is saying wait. Download 12:12. Wait in the Lord. Discipline. He heard your prayer. Wait now. Now he said wait patiently and he will bring it to pass. That's a Bible scripture. I just don't know exactly, like, I need to start getting the whole Bible verse, but I've been knowing the word. Anyway, discipline, like wait on, like wait, acknowledge him in all your ways, and he's going to direct your path. If he has not said anything, that doesn't mean that he's ignoring you. Sometimes he wants to wait to see if you really want to hear, if you really going to trust and know, because God comes at 11:59 and he's never late. He just might not want that what you want for you, because he has something better, and he's trying to figure out if you really want what it looked like and not what it feels like. You want, like, you want what it looks like, and sometimes we don't want what it feels like. That was my coach Kendall. He always say people want what it looks like, but they don't want what it feels like. You want to say the prayer, but you don't want what it feels like. When God, you gotta wait on God, and you gotta trust God when you don't see nothing happening, and then you gotta just keep on reading the Bible. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. You gotta keep on reading the Bible, and then praising God, and ain't seen no type of sign, ain't heard no type of no prayer, ain't ain't no YouTube, ain't no TikTok, ain't no word scrolled up with your answer, ain't no type of sign, ain't nothing. But you gotta continue to trust God. And because you heard somebody say he answered your prayer, and you ain't got no evidence. You ain't got no sign. Ain't been raining, ain't nothing came through. Everything been everything been, you've been rejected. You've been talked about, you've been lied to, and then everybody telling you to keep on trusting. Everybody got their stuff. They laughing, they chilling, they having fun, and they saying, just wait on God. He gonna come through. It's easy for them, right? It's easy. It's easy for you to say, just wait on God when you already got yours, right? And then you trying to tell somebody else, just hold on. Just hold on a little bit longer. These heavy burdens, they will soon pass over. Run the race, keep the pace. My change will come. My change will come. Y'all heard those? Y'all heard that song? If I can hold out, if I can stand the test. You know what I'm saying? And they like, and you like, what? Do you know how long I've been waiting on it? Do you know how long I've been praying? Do you know how long I've been trusting God? And I ain't seen no type of sign. Ain't nobody to help. I done asked for help. I done went to these people, that people, and everybody trying to turn me like. And God is saying he with me, and God is saying he helping me, and And I already lost everything. So everything, like, everything that I've been playing, hoping for to come through is gone. So how am I supposed to trust God when it's already gone? Like when the business, the job, the opportunity didn't come through. Right? And you hearing everybody, you going to church, sermon after sermon, praise after praise, and you go home crying, you lifting your hands, but you want a wing thin ice and a prayer. Let's be real. Let's just be real, right? Let's just be real. And you're like, God, like, you almost feel like Jesus, like, I have you forsaken. And God was like, listen, you, God knows what's best for you. God already knows. He already knows. Even if we can't see it, even if we can't feel it, he already, his eyes on the sparrow. Like God never sleeps nor slumbers. It ain't like he just like went to sleep. It feels like it, but it's not. I mean, this is a delicate blessing coming in. This is a powerful blessing, because he like, look, right when you're Job, I mean, everybody done turned his back. His wife done told him to cuss out God, and she clowning. And the friend's like, dude, you still think you scraping pus out your arm and you still talking about? And you like, I can't, it's something, you holding on, but you don't know how you holding on. And God is saying, I heard you. I'm giving you double. I'm giving you double portion, double for your trouble, double. And I've been there where I was like, look, and I thought God was gonna answer when he was supposed to, nothing, crickets. I thought God was gonna move, gonna make the way, nothing. And I was trying to figure out, God, what happened to you, God? Like, what happened to you? Don't you see me out here? Look, don't you see me out here trying to make these moves? Don't you see me out here, God, like what are you trying to do to me? Like, what are you trying to, are you trying to make a mockery? Like, you already know the people are like, I'm on my last, like, God, can't you hear me? Can you see me? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, God, I need you more than yesterday. And and I had to be like, look, God, like, I exhausted every single thing that I knew how to do. And I just sat and I just cried. And I cried and I cried. And I said, look, God, I know only my help comes from you, but you're not making no moves. And the situation is getting serious. It's been serious, but it's getting even more serious. What are you going to do? I did everything that I was supposed to do. I did my part, God. Oh, I need you, God. More than yesterday, like, step up. I know you had to hear my prayer, God. And I turned around, listen, I'm telling you this from experience. And for those of you that just been waiting and just praying, it could be years, it could be months, it could be weeks. There's you praying for miracles, you praying for something to happen, and nothing's happening, and God is just like, you pray, you fast, now be still and know that I'm God. I gotta make this happen. I can't have you in the way. I can't have your hand in the pot and my hand in the pot. We can't be cooking. You can't be two spoons trying to cook up this stuff in this pot. You can't work with me. God says my ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. I do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask, hope for, or think. Listen, you cannot manipulate God. You cannot try to force God to do. God moves. In ways that you cannot imagine. He brings things forth in ways that you cannot even believe. And it's not even how you, is no, you couldn't even come up, it's only but God. Like, nobody could do this. Like, what God is about to do in your life, how 10-10, change, listen to me. Listen to me, who's clicked on this video. What God is about to do for you, nobody's going to be able to take the credit for this. Nobody is going to be able to take the credit for what is about to happen in your life but God. And you're going to have some slop. You're going to have some, like, your praise going to be like, I mean, you're going to, like, them ugly tears. Like, what God is about to do to help you is like them, God, like, it's going to be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Don't you, listen, he heard you. He said, you got to take your hands off. He said, release and let go. Let go. Behold, I do a new thing. God said, I do a new thing. You can't, listen. You can't control everything. God is saying, listen, I have to move the things around. I am God. There is none before me. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I am Jehovah Nisi. I reign in victory. I am Jehovah Shalom, your Prince of Peace. You need peace that passes all understanding. You got to release it. You got to trust that God has got this. You got to trust. He already heard you. He already heard you. Well, it's 2023. I got to, listen, God might move you from the place that you at. It might put you in a different place. He might move you from where you are to put you somewhere different that you might even like for a moment, to move you to somewhere even higher. God might just catapult your situation and put you in the connection with one person that is that place that is going to make you, to the trajectory of your life, change your entire being. Everything about you is now elevated. You don't know. You can't, listen. God has got to be in control. God has got to, you have to put your trust. You pray, you fast, you meditate, whatever it is that you've done, but you got to let go. You got to trust God. Because God is not going to, he's not going to do it while we try to do it. He's not going to try to compete. God is not, he's not trying to compete with nobody. So you can forget that. If you try to move stuff around and you up here trying, look, God, you're gonna do this, and God like, let me come through, let me help you. You're like, no, God, what you gonna do? God's like, let me come in and help you. You're like, but God, what? God is like, look, move out the way, and let me give you everything that I said I'm gonna give you. But if you trying to fight, if you trying to battle me, if you trying to go and do some other stuff that you know ain't of me, if you trying to go around the corner, if you trying to go in the back, if you trying to do you trying to get into some stuff that you know that's only gonna put you further behind, listen, then let me move out the way and let me let you do this. And God is just like, let me step back until you're done with what you're doing. I heard your prayer. I'm right here. I heard your prayer. Now, if you move on out the way, and as you move on out the way, that I can give you your desire, the desires of your heart. But until you get out the way, you can't get this goal. You can't get this truth. You can't get this. And God is telling you, I have everything that you need. I've been had it. I've been heard you. I already heard you. God said he already heard. When you cry, when you call, I already heard it. He's already answered. But he just needs for you to move out the way, so you can get everything he has for you. I hope this video resonated with somebody. Move out the way. God already heard it. God already heard your prayers. He already answered it. You can't be meddling. All right, I love you. My new book is going to help you. Power Soul is the title. awaken your gifts, ignite your purpose, and manifest your dreams. It's time for you to walk in your leadership. It's time for you to unlock everything that God has given you in this lifetime on this earth so that you can do what He has called you to do and that you can bless many people. So if you're ready, get my book. You might be getting the pre-sale copies, or my book may be out for sure in December. So 2023 is going to be a whole brand new you. 2024, 25, and 26. Yo, we're going all the way up. All right, so I love you. Grab my book, and if you want one-on-one coaching sessions, they're now available. Check the link below. Send me your email. Let's get a one-on-one discovery call going so we can make sure that we are a good fit. I want to help you to get to where you are, because you have greatness inside of you, and it's time for you to move on it, like right now. Okay, so I love you. Have a beautiful, wonderful day wherever you are, whether it's morning or night. As always, I love you, and smile.